is Mr. Gandour, and my age now 65, 55, something roughly like that.
I'm Molly McLaughlin. I'm 20 years old.
My name is Hussein Girardi. I'm 20.
Yeah, my story. I grew up in a broad country until I was 26 years old. And I used to have a very close friend, my child. So we used to play together, spend time together. I mean, very close friend. So after 10, 15 years, I have this guy contact number, and we start chatting from time to time. I call him, and even I used to call him like through cheap line, which is you pay pennies for a minute, so it was cheap. But we used to have a chat and everything. Anyway, so after a couple of years, what happened is I went to holiday, so I was visiting my family. So I've been told that this friend, which is very close to me, he passed away with cancer a year ago or something. So I was shocked. He was young, and I was sad for a while that when you lose a close friend, and I feel sorry for him. And this is for the past 7, 8 years, maybe. And I thought he's gone.
My mum, since I was like 10, she's been quite absent. And now she moved to France, so physically absent as well. I think it's made me have like a harsher outlook on life. Bit less emotional, probably, because I've lived with my dad, who's like a stereotypical unemotional guy. I think it's given me a thicker skin, and like I don't really get bothered by a lot. But then at the same time, it's definitely got bad parts of it. She basically met someone, fell in love with him really quickly, and kicked me out of the house we were living in, just me and her. But I was quite an unemotional kid, and I kind of just was like, okay, it's fine. And then when I was older, then I like processed it a bit more and realized it was quite a strange situation. Suppressed it probably. And then now I'm like over it. And also because she lives in another country, I don't get reminded that much of like how absent she really is. I almost forget about her completely, which sounds really sad, but it's not actually as sad as it sounds. When she lived here, I saw her every couple months. And now I'll probably see her like once a year or something. She's living with my granddad, so when I go and see him, I'll see her. Anger, sometimes. Yeah, we don't get on very well. Not for any particular reason, our personalities clash. And she's not very maternal. So, especially when I was younger, I'd get this feeling that she like regretted having children a bit. So then we'd clash quite a lot because of that. I think it would have changed by now if it was going to change. I hope that like my children in the future are close with her, because to their grandma, do you know what I mean? But I don't think our relationship will ever change. My auntie, definitely, on my dad's side, she's very religious, and she was very kind of like open arms, accept everyone kind of vibe from her. So she was very like there for me. But also certain friends, like a couple girls who I live with, they're very like, not mothering, that sounds really bad, but maternal, I guess, I don't know.
I'd probably say my grandparents. I had my grandmother pass away in 2014, and my granddad passed away 5 years later, 2019. And obviously, every time I go back home to my home country, they're usually always there, you know. So I'm used to just them being there waiting for me to arrive from the airport with my parents. And it just welcomes me into back home. When I went recently, when both of them had passed away, it was very difficult. I feel like the house that they were once lived in was completely shut. It was collecting dust, and it was pretty sad, to be honest. Also, like, tried to get me and my dad to clean it up, so it's like it was, you know, still alive, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it was really sad, to be honest, because both of my grandparents, they really loved me. They loved my parents, so I think it was a really difficult time when they passed away for me, especially because I'm used to just talking to them regularly on the phone. So yeah, it was pretty sad when they had to depart. But yeah, yeah. Well, I feel like just having your friends and family around you kind of fills it up over time. Because if you're isolating yourself, I feel like you kind of just open up that hole even more, that darkness. You're just alone. I feel like the company of my friends and family have helped fill it up from after my grandparents passed away.